Okay, hello. Um, going to, no surprise, decide to move. I didn't, I'm honest, I don't like this seed very much at all. But, sort of get what you get. It wasn't the worst. But I've decided to move. And I'm not going to take you through the torture of moving, so I'm going to jump through some hoops to get stuff moved on my base. I already grabbed my mechanism stuff. One thing I did do, though, is I grabbed 2 lava buckets. I did some research on using all that coal for mechanism and found a much better way to do that, so I'm going to set that up at the new spot, but I didn't want to set up all that mechanism automation here, only to not really want to be in this location. So I traveled basically ran around and traveled as far as I could. One thing I did know and learn is that in the towers, if you go to the top of the tower, there's a waystone, and there's basically no monsters. So I thought there would be monsters that have to fight and blah, blah, all the way up, and I didn't go up. Well, I went up, and there's just a chest and a waystone, and so I basically chopped the waystones out, and I went up here, and I found this town on the map, and I got so far as here. I put a waystone town, and I left. So I could have raided that, but I figured we go back and raid it, um, later, when the new base is set up. And basically, the spot is going to be around this tower where I also stole that waystone, and kind of down in this zone is basically where I'm going to be. And the reason I chose that is I can be sort of in a plush forest area that I can cut down and deal with easily myself. And then hopefully there's enough space in this grass block area to build a mine colony. And the mine colony takes like 8 by 8 chunks at least. And so, having a space that's a little more flat, a little easier to navigate makes it a little bit easier. And I'll always be able to waystone the town, and I'll be able to run over and get sand, maybe cactus, lizards, who knows. What I have to do is figure out how to find the slime blocks on this pack, if it's possible to do it internally, because I'm going to want some slime, and I have not found a swamp of any kind, and I really only have this one town, so I'm going to move a little closer to that. When I get that done, I will set up my mechanism setup that I was going to set up before. I don't think there's anything else. I don't know where I got this painting, and someone must have dropped it. I did get enough wool. I killed some sheep along the way, so I don't know what sinew came from, but anyway, I got a couple of random pieces of junk. And then from the chests in the towers, though, ender pearls, emeralds, gold nuggets. I mean, there's some, maybe like 3 things each time. There was feathers and stuff I didn't take, so. And then, I added the paraglider mod, because if you climb all the way up there, you kind of want to glide down, right? Make the down adventure a little better. So those are some changes. I'm going to go ahead and try to get this move done off camera, and I'll be back when I have the new base kind of going. Okay, hello. I thought I would show you the space. I know that this doesn't necessarily look a great space. I'm not sure that I won't regret this space. I like it's got like a nice bird kind of sound, pleasant. Got some fish over here. I don't know why they're there, but they've decided to hang out. I will probably get rid of this silly waterfall. There's a big cavern here that I will try not to fall down. and I sort of imagine closing that in, and then this is kind of blocked in. I wish I could get that apple tree, down here, but it's okay. And then, what I'm gonna have to do is really just clear out most of these trees. I'm not going to do that on camera, but I did want you to sort of be able to see the before. I just set up outside, and since I had the bed, I went ahead and just set up out here. There's a little cavern down there. I don't know if I'll close that up or what. And I kind of imagine building up in that cliff. And the reason I want to do that, I want to go up and down right there. I think I'll be able to get to that system there if I need to. But it'll let me, let's see here, what you want to be able to do is load as few chunks as possible, and then kind of force chunk load those, and then I can stack by building up and down, and I can still get maybe a good view. I haven't been up there yet to see, if there will be any good view, and then I just have to load all this stuff basically in here, and then I'll go move back and forth off camera, obviously, but I basically just set up this really quick, the 2 chests, so that I can get that going. I think I'm gonna probably also grab, I gotta get rid of that water soon, grab some flowers. These trees are like death in the making, so I don't want them around, and then out this way I will build, some pathway out that direction, and I'll be able to put the mine colony, basically anywhere in here. The tower you saw, actually, it's probably going to be like this way here, because I'm facing this way towards this tower, and then it's not too far up just to get there, and there's a waystone like right here. I was surprised how many towns don't really have a waystone, in the town, like normal builds. But anyway, I can also get to an end portal right here. That's a little far. I'll probably hack it up and build my own over here somewhere, so I can just jump in, or put a waystone if I have an extra one. It's kind of saving the waystones, hoping that I would either find an extra part of town, or maybe one up here. I could activate this one. I don't think I swiped it. I don't think I went that far. So I could do that and then paraglide down. But this would be a great source of resources over there. So it's a little bit far, but I can make it. So, that's what I'm trying to do, get this all set up, and, when I get a little closer, I'll be back. Okay, hello. Let's see here. I found a monster, and he was wearing some bronze boots. So I'll take them when I can get them. I realize I really need some armor. I'm really sloughing here. But anyway, it was cool to find the boots. Place is coming along okay, but it was a little bit different than I thought. But I got rid of this, moved the bed inside, trees cleared out, and I was gonna just get rid of that water. I kind of bumped into it from their side too, but instead tried to make it more like a fountain or a pool. I probably will mess with that later, maybe put wall around it or something. I like stairs going up. I really like, if there's something to kill sitting out here to kill me, I like to be able to have higher ground. And you know, you can kind of see out the stairs. I got the double doors working again. This hallway, oh, I gotta get this. I ran out of coal again, but there's some here. I just didn't mine it out yet. That was the fancy picture that I found, and as I was kind of coming through here, you know, this is the challenge with this map and space. Hey, lots of coal, which is cool, lots of copper, but man, lots of mines. So I have enough stone. I may even just block some of this in and just take it over as part of my base because I'm gonna need more space. And the same thing happened out here. As I got this way, there's just a massive cavern. Oddly enough, the two aren't connected. Like, I made it across there. There's a wall in between the two, and so they probably are connected somewhere down there. At the moment, I feel relatively safe because of the water and the high walls, but I put a door anyway because, you know, I'm paranoid. And I'm mostly paranoid. Oh, I can't stand that one. Of a creeper coming by and just blowing up. Ooh, I didn't see that coming. Okay, so that was a bad idea. And I threw away some cobble. I mean, I had just so much. Wait, why are you still there? Okay. So I got kind of blocked there, and this area was part of that cave, and that's where I ended up killing, actually, a creeper and a zombie. Got some boots. So yeah, so I'm going to, I thought we would go do this real quick. Hopefully nothing's here. This is my first home base. Still light out, so the waystones, right? Pretty slick. They really, I really should have them sorted out. They're really efficient, so totally, totally like the waystone mod. Much better than the other teleport ones, and I didn't realize that the Tower of the Wild was going to give me, you know, so many. Here we go. I am going to now get my pickaxe, and I'm going to hack up this waystone. No, I'm not. I'm going to not move this waystone. Ah, okay. Apparently, that waystone stays there. Okay, hello. Let's see here. We wanted to get the power gen with the automated 2x ore processing set up, and figured out a better way to do it, and then didn't want to be in that base. So base looks about the same, but what I did was I just carved this space out, and you'll see why in a second. Instead of using coal, there's a much better way to use the heat generator. And so what I'm going to do is place that there, and then I made another metallurgic infuser that will be obvious why soon. I'm going to put that block there. I'm just going to break it, and then I'm going to go ahead and put this one here because that's kind of where I want. And I'll just get rid of that. Okay. And then I don't know if will this go in this way? And still face front. Ah, it did. Perfect. And so what I want to do with those is put redstone in one and coal in the other. Because I get tired of dumping. and they really weren't that expensive, and I'd made it, and then I was going to get ready to build it out, blah, blah, blah. And I'm leaving room, for a third one. So what I want now are my electric pipes, and we never made those. So I'm already on basic here. Basic universal cable, some lead and redstone, and we just decided that these are the ones to use. I'm going to want to put that there and that there, so that both of those are going to get power. Now, I am going to have to, sorry, I hoped I would have it's mostly ready. What you want is the lava to basically pour all over this thing. So, yeah, my dank is set to construction. Oops. And I'm going to get the bucket of lava. I think I needed buckets of lava for something else. So now I'm a little concerned, but that I had those buckets. I feel like I lost some things in the move. Does everyone feel that way when they move? But anyway. Okay, so I keep doing that. Hey, wait a second. Did not want to do that. Oh my gosh. That was not what we were trying to do. Okay, we don't want that. Maybe we don't want that one there. Maybe we just want to take it out. See how if it pours on our face. Okay, I'm going to put that. Infuser back. Let's try it. We want it high. Like we want it on the whole unit. And that's going to almost spread the way we want. Okay, there. Okay, so I want to try not to go back there and burn myself. Put that here. I got a window so I can see my lava flowing. And the lava kind of drops into here, but it doesn't come all the way forward. So, and I think I can fill that in and be okay. Oh, not okay. I think what I wanted was that. There. That blocks it. And then I'll have cabling for the future. I think I want more cabling for the future. There we go. Same thing down here. Okay. Now, in theory, my equipment won't burn. And so I basically wanted that back there so that my base didn't light on fire. And so I just kind of have that encapsulated. But the heat generator now, right, is fully generating power. I mean, everything is full, right? Okay. So now, what we wanted. We need the enrichment chamber and an energized smelter. So the enrichment chamber, a couple of those left. And the energized smelter, I need this. Okay, so more iron, or steel, I mean. And try to Smelter. Kind of stuff still. Okay. Now let's see. Have more cable, right? The energized smelter is basically the last thing in the list. So I'm gonna put that at the end, and then we can put a chest here, and hopefully dump the stuff out. Okay. So now we want auto eject on. Eject to the right, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to also eject to the right, and definitely going to have to go get some more lava. Okay, I'm going to make 2 chests because, why not? Maybe we'll have a lot of ores, or this will certainly be our new ore storage. That kind of fits there. I mean, it's not a fantastic layout yet. Now we need some ore to test this out on. Let's see, what do we have? Okay, I don't really need too much to know right now, so let's do something actually useful. Okay, iron. And what we're hoping now is that we put 1 iron in there, and we get 2 dusts. We did. Okay, and dust going here. Now, I'm not going to want that on auto eject all the time. I'm not really. I know the automation's nice, but I'm more of a keep the dust and then undo the dust when I want, because later on, like let's say we want bronze, right? Then I'm going to need bronze dust, and I can't. How do I get bronze dust? Well, I don't want to put an ingot in the crusher of bronze dust. I don't have the bronze dust, so how do I get? Well, I can do this infuser thing, but they kind of don't really show you. But you can actually just mix the dust on most other packs. You could just mix the dust on a crafting table, and so that's what I'm usually wanting dust for. And so I'm gonna have to look. Maybe this pack is not gonna have that recipe, or let me make it, and then maybe we need to modify that, because we want to be able to make dust without the infuser. That's going to be really, really boring if every time we want to make dust we got to use the infuser. But it's not the end of the world, because we have an infuser. But then, right, like I'm going to have to make sure it's empty, blah, blah, blah. So we ended up getting the 2 iron ingots, and we have plenty of power, and we have room to add on, and hopefully, I don't know what's behind this wall, but hopefully we can expand that way and get some power going over there. Certainly can't expand in that direction, and then I have tons of open floor space that I have no idea what I'm going to do with. I probably could have put something out here. I might just hide the stuff in the back. I probably did a terrible job in terms of my chunk loading. So, right, I'm going to claim all these chunks, and I'm going to try to get to the edge here. Okay, I'm in. Kind of get over here. It's questionable. So if I really want to go that way, I might be in trouble. I Warhammer, wilderness. So okay, so I'm kind of claiming maybe more chunks than I would have liked. But I only have to chunk load these last couple. So I'm going to do that because I want this to run. I keep forgetting it. Okay. I'm lying. I'm just gonna do it all. I'm just going crazy. But those are my 4 chunks. So now everything I do, I'm going to try to keep within, these 4 chunks. And so anything I want to run all the time, auto crafting, everything. So I'll have to build stairs, etc. Go up and go down. And with that, I think I'll end for today. I got moved. I got power. I have war doubling, and I really need to get some other things going. I think the next things are really trying to get some terracotta, get some pots going, some hoppers. Probably need to mine a little more. Get some infernium growing, and I'd love to kill some animals and get a darn backpack. Would be great. And the solar generator, I think, is not going to really be needed anymore. And these basic pipes, I think we said were no on those. The enrichment chamber we got, energized smelter we got, the crusher I'll work on next. We'll talk about that, and then the purification and electrolysis separators. So we'll try to get that set up next time, and then we can get actually ore tripling. So not sure I need ore tripling because we're going to have a lot of ores. So all right, have a great day.